Hello and welcome back to Old World Blues. So, we have a war goal for the 80s over here, but I'm not actually sure how we're gonna get there, so I'm thinking that's just gonna, time out if it does, or just stay there for a while. Because who we want to fight right now, I think, are probably Modok or, Reno. We're not gonna fight the NCR, of course. We can actually fight Klamath. Or, yeah, Klamath. But let's have a look at they've got 5 to 7 divisions. Modok has 5. They're probably, I don't know, they're a tribe. They might have, or the Antelope tribe. They might have advanced, like, they might have guns and stuff, but I doubt it. Of course, the NCR have, like, actual military, so we're probably gonna avoid fighting them. But yeah, let's unpause. Let's turn up this cool ambience a bit. If I'm getting copyright claimed for the ambience from the Fallout games, I'm gonna get very, very mad. I doubt that's gonna happen though. So I started making a couple more. Actually, I'll just remove that one. I started creating new armored or power armor divisions. And oh, I think actually I know how we're gonna do it then. So the parachute thing here, I'm guessing that means that you can drop them using vertibirds. So I'm guessing the idea is you drop them with vertibirds in the 80s territory and then take it over, something like that. Like you fly over and then just jump out, I guess. Desert Rangers declared war on Jackal, the Jackal tribes, or Jackal tribe. They're jackals, yeah. Garrison the Reaper. Some of the names are very, like, edgy. Like, for example, this guy. Commanding Officer Major General Grimm. Of our High Command. A bit on the nose. I know about the Grimm brothers, but, like, a bit on the nose. Also, we should probably put these guys in the army here. So we've got the High Command, we've got the 1st Armored Infantry, 2nd Armored Infantry, and the 1st Auxiliaries. Encounter with the Crimson Caravan. One of our patrols stumbled upon an expedition of the Crimson Caravan. The squad leader, less trigger-happy than some, has reported back requesting orders on how to proceed. The caravan is not close enough to confirm that they are faced with the Enclave power armor, specifically, but rumors of suspicious patrols in the Nevada Desert could reach the NCR nonetheless. Yeah, no witnesses. well, actually, no. I was about to say, I've played Fallout 2, but actually, no, in Fallout 2, they let you live. They just, in the event, I think it's the wrong place at the wrong time, you encounter an Enclave. Patrol 1 declared war on the Rib Breakers, but you encounter a Enclave patrol and a family, and they get gunned down by the Enclave. And of course, they're like, I don't think they actually attack you. They just walk away, I think. You can try to talk to them, but I think they just say like some bullshit and then they leave. Like, either remember what you saw here or like forget what you saw here. One of those. Of course, that was a different time. How important is reliability for the for power armor companies? Let's see. Remember the rig. Gain base war support and political power. Protectors of humanity. We need more than 70% purist faction support for that. Okay, so this is some stuff that, like, these are good bonuses, but we need some other stuff for that beforehand. Enclave radio broadcast decision. Interesting. Contact the Remnant to get more people in. Expedition to Mariposa. Okay. Reorganize the troops. And this is strengthening the Sierra Army Depot. Two divisions of light robots. That'll be good. Oh yeah, this gives us vertibirds. Wait, shit. And airbase. Never mind. Yeah, cool. Remove that. Let's get those those air bases so we can potentially invade the 80s, even though they have 46 divisions. They should be tribals, I think. They do have motorized, so I mean they are the 80s. They are the I guess the controllers of Highway 80 or Route 80 or whatever it's called in the American road system, interstate 80 maybe, I don't know. Some of them are called interstate, some of them are called highway, some of them are called something else. Also, someone pointed out there is a mod that adds to East Coast. I might look into that in the future if I keep playing this mod. It is a very interesting mod, this year. It would be kind of cool to see what they've added on the East Coast and how they sort of link it up. Because where is the Midwestern Brotherhood of Steel is meant to be like up here, aren't they? Rumors of a half-mutant. Rumors have begun spreading that a respected administrator of ours is half-mutant, like many of our younger personnel who was born years after the fall of Navarro. Personnel misspelled. To a surviving Enclave soldier and a mysteriously absent mother. If these allegations are true, it may be a serious risk to our security. So no compromise, no mercy. I mean, we killed that one person and gain base stability, that's bad. That puts us at 5% stability. Or they are just rumors, which lose us 10 political power, but that's not too much, and honestly, we have 156. Cafeteria. Let's have a look to see if we... Oh, we don't have any NCR events or anything. Oh, actually, so the larger you are, it's harder to hide. Interesting. I like that, that's a cool mechanic. Disturbing photograph has been circulating among cafeteria staff involving one of the staff members intentionally handling ingredients inappropriately. Make a show of finding and punishing the man or woman. We have more important matters to attend to. Losing war support or gaining war support. We have low war support, which not good for mobilization speed. What's the total manpower though? Total manpower 829 out of a total eligible for, core population of 14,000. Honestly, right now, war support not majorly important. That's going to be increased gradually as we play. At least I imagine so. Of course, this is a new mod, and they might have different like design principles than those of the vanilla game. Oh wait, we can just swap to reorganize remnants. As one of the following must be true. New Reno is not a core of the Enclave and has completed focus segregation. Or one of those. Mean. We are reorganized remnants now. Gives us higher recruitable population. It's also only 75 political power, so it's pretty cheap. Transistor is quite a while off. Probably don't need any scrap fighters or anything, any like planes like that. We're gonna go with refined warfare, but we were gonna wait to see if we got any bonuses to any of that. 50% research bonus for land doctrine. So I think it's just land doctrine in general, not specifically refined warfare. So we could try to just do. Oh, okay, we've done a bunch of those then. Could try to just do that, but let's go with see, that's T45D power armor. Yeah, we get arms workshops and stuff. That's important so that we can actually build weapons and whatnot, I think. Ahead of time penalty for energy weapons and industry. That's good, though someone did say something about Tesla weapons, which I forget. I think maybe the thing they said was they were good, and also explosive divisions were good, or whatever they're called. Let's set up the Enclave radio just to get the political power, because that's important for the maintaining of the veil, like staying hidden. Oh shit, we also are Wasting tech research. Where is... There it is. We should go for the most advanced power armor, they said. And... So what's this? Okay, just increases their viability, I guess. Where's the dynamite? There's the dynamite. Someone mentioned that was good. And there's no Tesla stuff over here. That was in a different pouch. Healing powder gives us medical chem company. Trickleback and stuff like that is important if we have low manpower. Let's just jump into refined warfare. Why not? And let's hide activities from the NCR again. Let's see, purists are the... elites. Is that oligarchy? Because it says for oligarchy, but I don't see... Surely purist must be the oligarchy. We are slowly gaining popularity though, and we needed 70 for the Protectors of Humanity. Should be able to get that. Disloyalty. We are receiving reports from an Enclave officer openly disputing our leadership, going as far as loudly claiming that the recent elections were fraudulent. Well... you shouldn't do that. Minus 250 manpower just seems way too harsh. Find the man and make an example of him. We're gonna lose 50 political power, but I think we can tank that. That's fine. Allows you to spend political power to call home stray remnants as manpower. Or we can do the Mariposa expedition. That seems like that could be risky, that could provoke something. So I think I'm gonna try to just get some military units and stuff set up. Still don't have the infantry equipment or power armor equipment we need over there, because we don't have any military factories, which we need this one for, I think. It's a lot of build-up, I think. Got the dynamite. See if there's any more, like, banging music here. Hold on, Fallout. Oh, actually, I can't straight up jump to the Fallout 2 OST, but I won't. There it is. That's the song. The Highwayman. That is the. That's the name of the car in Fallout 2. Hope this is loud enough for you to hear it. Multi-population, military civilian factory. This is good. I'm gonna go with that one. We do actually have an airport. Oh, that was given to us. Oh yeah, of course, by the Focus. Robot defenses reprogrammed. Excavate the lower levels. We have unassigned divisions. Those are the SAM defenses. What are SAMs? Guess we'll have Dwemer lead those. There you go, we got the automated core, and those are Mr. Handy's. Okay then. They're called Mr. Handy divisions, or template Mr. Handy division. They have LRs, which are light robots, and their equipment is Protractron Mark II. And they're called SAM defenses, which are surface-to-air missiles, right? I'm not 100% sure what's happening there, but someone might be able to let me know. Alright, so we got the X-01 Mark II power armor. It looks so fucking sick, at least in Fallout 4. Just in general, the way the Enclave armor looks in Fallout 4 is amazing. The way it looks in Fallout New Vegas, I think, was the one where you could get it in vanilla. It looked very silly and very, like, lanky. I didn't really like the look of any power armors in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but Fallout 4, they actually, like... Fallout 4, in my opinion, nailed a lot of the aesthetic of Fallout so hard. Like, it was actually so good. All infantry and motorized / mechanized. So, I'm guessing in terms of game terms, it's not very clear on this, but these guys don't count as infantry, do they? No, I mean, yeah, they shouldn't, because they're... What, armored battalions? No, they're under infantry battalions. In which case, they should count as infantry. Which means, because the robots count as armored battalions. Also, we're gonna get some explosives and recon support, but yeah. That's, it's interesting, so I should get the upgrades to the armor, honestly. Even though it doesn't make any sense that it should affect power armor. There are the Protectrons there. Caesar's Legion declared war on hangdogs. Oof. Hangdogs. Broken Coast declared war on Hydra Confederation. So these guys. Allied Three Fingers, and Broken Coast is this Graven dude who sounds all spooky and mysterious. Let's look here. Yeah, we shouldn't even go for a Protector Mark 1 because we got Mark 2 anyway, so... We skipped the tech tree. This increases reliability, but again, that would only matter for robots, right? Because we are using technically infantry. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with this ahead of time because it increases research speed for everything else. So... And I couldn't see anything else that I wanted to go with, so I'm just gonna go for it. Twin Mothers declare war on Foragers. Not sure what those are. Let's see. So we got New Reno. Annex war goal against New Reno. That's gonna, again, make us cowboy countries. It's gonna make us very visible, I think. If we do so. Oh, thank God. They haven't made it so that you have to, like, scroll all the way out here, even if you didn't go, like, a specific path. Or have they? Requires reform. Requires reform. Requires reform, and requires reform. Thank God. Washington Brotherhood took 8 states from the Isoquian nation. Where is the... So, they don't have the Midwestern Brotherhood, but they have a bunch of non-canon ones. Guessing because they're, like, slowly working their way eastwards, maybe? Tesla energy weapon, though I think that's, like... That's probably a very hard way to do it, because if you first make the Caesar's Legion, right, and then you balance around expanding west, but then you sort of also create the East Coast and you create the link, then you gotta balance the Caesar's Legion along the east as well. Seems very complicated. Oh shit, yeah, hide activities. Of course, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, game. Open the vaults gives us a bunch of manpower. Surely those have to make us more visible as well. I like how it's like, oh yeah, we have no clue what's in here, but we can't go there. Because we don't have a diplomatic treaty with them. Enables Spec Ops. Seems like just normal units. Combat language, we can get the decryption and encryption and stuff. Troll warrants declared war on marrow drinkers. Troll warrants seem to be expanding heavily. So this is the de facto super mutant faction that I'm guessing. Because I haven't seen any other super mutants. We got ghouls with the dogs. Might be super mutants. Iron Alliance. Another ghoul, the old country. Reopening the Sierra laboratory, that is important. We gotta get that research slot. Or well, we don't have to, but having that is really good. Again, don't really know what water is for. Or power. Suppose we could go for clay working then. Now, of course, we gotta start making the power armor. We should have some of the old power armor, though. Soon. Or we probably should have it already. Yep, we do, which is why these guys are being trained with T45. Let's make the new power armor to replace that. Let's also make some weapons, Tesla energy weapons, and let's make some dynamite and some support company stuff. Or support equipment. Modify government, we should get something that gives us a stacking, like a research bonus, or a... Stability and war support would be good, Archdawnin. Is research speed and war support also daily elite support? Oh, excuse me, I had to mute the mic there because I had to sneeze real bad. Stability, war support, and training time. EPA director. Huh, the EPA exists after the apocalypse. Environmental Protection Agency. I'm struggling not to make a political comment. Alright, let's see. Electricity is needed for... Which production line? We need it for the Tesla weapons, so we need to start then researching the thing that we need in order to create electricity production, which is probably the windmills or whatever. Encounter with the Crimson Caravan again. I mean, no witnesses, honestly. We want to build up this stuff, so we want to have the political power, I think. Okay, so we got another Rapid Response Division. Actually, I'm going to put them in this one, because then we can have these guys exercise. Also wanted to say, along the lines of, like, me like slightly objecting to some of the OCs and stuff in this world, like the original characters. There's one that I find very strange, and that is this one. This is a Finnish name. This is Mari Torni, and or Mari Torni, something like that. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, but this name Torni, I think, is not very common in Finland. It's very uncommon, which is why it leads me to believe this is specifically inspired by the historical figure called Torni, which is Lauri Torni. And Lauri, his real name was Larry Thorne, and he served at some point in the United States Army. He served at some... of course, I can't fucking pan over to Finland. At some point he served in the Finnish Army. And at some point, he served in the Waffen-SS. Meaning, you know, he served in the Nazi, like, special forces, basically. The SS, the reputed divisions who committed the most atrocities, and no doubt had a hand in various atrocities conducted against Red Army troops and such. because he fought against the Red Army, of course, in Finland. That, to me, like so Larry Thorne changed his name to Lauri Torni, but that to me is a bit strange that potentially this original character's name is inspired by the name of a man who joined one of the most vilified organizations of history. I did mention earlier how, like, I googled Mari Torni and I couldn't find anything except for a character on a roleplay forum, which I'm guessing is the same character. This is good. Like, this is really good. But we don't necessarily need recruitable population right now. We need the, oh, that we... Yeah, I think we want power armor production. Yeah, we want to set up all the production stuff. Shit, this is really bad, because then we'd lose, like, all our generals. But we remove political infighting, and political infighting at this point gives us some terrible, terrible modifiers. We need to do that one eventually, but probably not just yet. Let's start going down this path. I remember the rig. Smoke signals, sure, why not? That way we can get to these guys. Let's see, we should also have a look at more of this industry stuff. Resource gain efficiency. What resources did we have? I mean, I assume we're not trading for any, so I think everything we're getting... Yeah, everything we're getting is from our resources. Secret language, thank you. The bear roars. That sounds spooky. Where's that? Okay, that's just them reorganizing their army. Have a look at there. Yeah, 40 to 58 divisions, and we have less. Less than that. Let's get some traits here. Offensive doctrine is always good. Infantry expert is good because those definitely count as infantry. And those, okay, they don't have any other traits here, and they don't have any other traits either. Play working, thank you. Keep going down. Remember Navarro. Toby housing, sure. Another power armor division. Let's actually, hold on, do this. Set up a training division so that we don't actually waste equipment on these guys while they're training. And let us set them up on the border against the NCR. Actually, sorry. No, yeah, let's set them up against the border, or on the border against the NCR like that. And we can then set up, those animations are goofy as hell. And then we can then set up the, or we can add more power arm divisions as we get more. Or as they're trained, rather. Either way, we are at the 30-minute mark, which means I'm gonna keep going down this path, but which means that we are at the end of the episode. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested and so inclined to do so, I encourage you to join me on twitch.tv. I believe today I'm streaming. I might be streaming while this goes live. I'm not quite sure yet how that's going to pan out. But I'll be streaming a little bit. Maybe Hoi4, probably something else, at least first. And then, yeah, if you want to do so, click the twitch.tv link in the description down below and give me a follow. As well as that, I was requested to try out this mod by people in my Discord, and if you want to do the same, request something, or just have a chat, I recommend checking out the Discord link in the description down below as well. And finally, Patreon, if you want to support me there, you can do so for $1 and up. There's only one tier, you don't have to do so, and you should only do so if you are financially stable and capable of doing so without, it marring your conscience. Either way, your view, the fact that you appreciate the content, and the fact that you comment, and the fact that you say that you appreciate it, and the fact that you are interested and engaged with the content is all that matters to me, really. So, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.